Hi, everybody. It's Heidi Kaizen from Hen Chicks Studio in Conrad, Iowa. Hope you are all having a great Sunday afternoon, a wonderful weekend. The store lights are off. The store is closed. Our retreaters have gone home. But I have an announcement today. It is truly a sign of the times that we are seeing COVID positive cases rise. And I knew as a retail business that at some time we would have to reevaluate what we're doing because somebody somewhere would show up COVID positive. I thought maybe we would have a little bit more time, but this is the way it is. One of my staff members is COVID positive, and she's doing well, and that is awesome. We're so glad for that. I have been on the phone practically the last 24 hours since I found out that detail, talking with major health officials here in the state of Iowa, locally as well, understanding everything about how it affects not only individually my staff, but my customers and my business. The first thing you should know is that the staff member was not in contact with any of our customers. Her job here at the store is technically for my other business that many people don't even know that I have. I run a publishing business for a trade publication. So I have staff members working in the office on that, and that is what she was doing. So I'm not at all concerned about my customers because she did not have any contact with them. And so that is a very big reassurance to me. That is just paramount. But unfortunately, it does mean that our staff was potentially exposed. I could give you all the details of what I've been told is what constitutes exposure. And, there's even some question among us as to whether that really is considered exposure or not exposure. And so out of an abundance, and I've heard this word multiple times, of care for my staff, I need them to be able to serve you, and they need to be healthy and safe, and out of an abundance of care for my customers, and knowing that even though you all know we've been wearing masks, and that is second detail that I was asked and is huge, the fact that our staff has been wearing masks. That is protecting our customers even more. And so anyway, that is important. But I am going to make the decision to close to walk-in traffic through the end of this week. And we're not open on Sundays. So technically we are closed with the first date that we will open up to walk-in traffic will be July 20th. And Deb, thank you for the concern for the employee. She's actually great. And technically, she can come back to work sooner than some of us can because she's fever-free, she's symptom-free, she's followed all the guidelines that she's supposed to. So the good news is, if you get this, you're technically in better shape, I think, than the rest of us. But I just want to be so, again, so careful. And I want to take this week to evaluate how I can continue to protect my staff in the future, because this is not the end. I can guarantee you that somebody on my staff will be COVID positive in the future. Again, a different staff member, however you want to slice and dice this. This is not the end of this. What my goal this week is to, again, make sure that we're all healthy, that we don't have anybody else outbreaking in this, and that we have time to regroup and create a plan to avoid having to close to walk-in customers every time somebody shows up positive. That is, and you should know, I am not legally or required by the state to close. CDC actually says clean surfaces and resume business. It is a personal decision that this is the best thing for all of you, because I love all of you. And we survived for 6 weeks closed to walk-in traffic. We can do this for a week because we're already halfway through the quarantine time based on how they calculate it. So we're already halfway through. And again, we can do this. We have online orders. You all know, you're all trained to purchase online. And you are all trained to know what to do with curbside. We've got the phone. We can help you over the phone. I'm telling you, we've picked out fabric using cell phones and pictures. We can do it for a week. We'll be a very skeleton crew. It'll be me. Goldie and Virginia will most likely be helping me. We're actually isolating between the three of us. They're not even here today to help me. I feel like I've contacted as many people as I can so they heard this directly from me if they were affected this week. If I didn't get to you yet, please know that you're on the list and we'll be contacting you. You're welcome to call us with any questions. There's several things that I want you all to know. This week is supposed to be and is Team Aiden week. And we are not going to let Team Aiden and little Aiden down. And I can tell you, we've already topped the $2,000 mark, and we can make it to my goal of $5,000. And I want to take just a minute, and I'm going to show you something that so many people can do. And then I've got a couple other parts of the announcement. But one of the things, all of our store samples are for sale, and that we're going to be adding more of those tomorrow morning. On Thursday night, we're going to be having Kim Deal's original quilt, an autographed copy of her book for sale for $450. You can learn more about that online. And then we also are selling all of our book panels, which are normally like $11.99. We're selling them for $20. And you can buy one of these, and the entire $20 is going towards Team Aiden. And if you don't want to make this and you want to donate it back to us, we volunteer to make it up and donate it to our DHS officer. And you guys, as I see the comments coming up from all of you, thank you. And it is sad. And trust me, I've shed a couple tears. But you know what? This is a blimp. This is a little speck in the world. And we're going to be fine from this. We're going to be fine. And because I love all of our customers, and I know you understand, and I know you're going to continue to support us. And again, we have to figure out how to live with this, because this isn't the end. This isn't the last time that we're going to have somebody who is COVID positive. And it is just simply something that I've got to figure out how to keep the staff safe when we're so small. And I know that all of you will be helping us figure this out as well. So the next day that the store is open to walk-in customers is July 20th, unless you hear differently from us. Again, curbside, online, shipping, we got it. We got you covered. If you need it, you're going to be probably hearing more from me this week than you want to know, because every time there's something exciting, I'm going to get on Facebook Live and I'm going to tell you. I'm going to open up all the fabric boxes and show you what's here, and it will be fine. We're going to get through this. For all of you shop hoppers who are participating in the All Iowa Shop Hop, somebody will be here at the store during hours. So you can simply call the store and say, hey, I'm an All Iowa Shop Hopper. I'm coming by. I'll be there in 10 minutes. Or, hey, I'm sitting out on the curb. We will have a little white sack filled with your, and I've already approved all this with all Iowa Shop Hop people, your sticker, your square, and maybe even a little gift from me. We'll all be in a little white sack. We'll put it on the bench, and you can grab it off the bench in front of the store, so it's no contact, and you at least can get your sticker for our shop. So it's one of those things. We're gonna manage this. We're gonna hang. I wish you could come in the store, but I know you will be back when we are open to foot traffic the following week, and whenever it means for you to be coming back. One of the things I will be doing this week is reviewing all of our policies. Many of you who have been in the store recently know that I have required our staff to wear masks, and I'm so glad that I've done that. One of the things that's on the table is to now require our customers to wear masks so that I can keep us safe. As many of you know, me wearing a mask keeps you safe. I got to figure out how to keep my staff safe, and that would be you wearing a mask. And so, you know, if you can do that and we don't even have to ask you, I would so appreciate that when the doors open, but it may become a requirement. I have to think about that. I have to think about how I want that message to come across, but certainly that is something that we're considering. We're also going to be figuring out how I can keep my staff working potentially in shifts so that I keep staff members segregated from each other. So when and most likely if and when this happens again, that we'll be able to say, okay, crew A, you're out of here for a few days. Crew B, you haven't been exposed, because that's sort of what has happened is we've all been exposed, and it's nobody's fault. It's not, it's nobody's fault. It's just the world that we are living in. And as the kids go back to school, this is going to happen. It could be next time. It could be one of my kids that shows up positive. So anyway, let me see. I want to make sure that I've gone through everything. So again, I will physically be at the store every day this week from 10 to 5, Monday through Friday, 10 to 3 on Saturday. The doors will be locked. You will not be able to come in. Glad to do curbside, glad to do over the phone, glad to do online shipping, all of those things that I know all of you are so good about. I just want all of us to be healthy and happy and to be able to keep going and taking care of each other, because this is a long ride. And I know this isn't the end of this. So I have a very, I think, positive outlook. I hope I do, optimistic that we survived 6 weeks closed. We can handle 1 week and it will be fine. Again, I've tried to contact everybody from long arm classes to retreaters to give them their options of how they can handle this. And again, want to assure you that the staff member that is positive, she's doing great and has been cleared by the doctor, in essence, to come back to work. She's not coming back into the store. I'm not allowing any of my staff to come back in for the rest of the week. Again, I want them to be super, super healthy because we need them. And again, the staff member that is positive was not somebody out on the floor, so therefore she has not exposed our customers. So I'm really thankful for that as well. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to call me. I am glad to answer questions however best I can. I appreciate all the support, and I appreciate all of the concern. And again, it will all be good. This is a new world that we live in, and I think we're going to get used to a lot of businesses opening and closing, trying to figure out what is the best thing for each and every one of us. So, ladies and gentlemen, have a great rest of the day. From my heart, thank you for the support I know you're going to give us. And I really appreciate this. And I know I'm not the only business, as Bobby is posting right now. Every small business is dealing with this, and it doesn't take long to figure out that this is a moving target, and every detail is different, and everybody's philosophies on this is different. The facts are, it's a virus. Wear a mask and wash your hands. 2 things everybody can do. Everybody can do that to help. So remember, you're going to be hearing from me this week because it's Team Aiden week. We're selling all of our store samples that we're done with. You can go online right now and you can visit our shop page. In the gifts section, there's a Team Aiden page. You can go a couple different ways. You can go to the inspiration page also and find Team Aiden. There's links on Facebook. And all of the store samples there are free, for sale. Goodness gracious. Woo! They're not free. They're for sale. 100% of the money is going to Team Aiden. And taxes will go to the state as we have to do that. But if the quilt says $200 is going to Team Aiden. And I want to raise that $5,000. We're $2,000 into this. And I hope that we can exceed that. You can get involved again with a simple $20 purchase of these books. If you buy one of these and want to have it shipped to you, great. If you want to just select pickup or curbside and donate it back to us, our staff is volunteering and to make them and donate them to a DHS officer. So it's a great way to get involved. Very simple. You do not have to quilt. So tell your friends that you do not have to quilt to get involved with this. And Anne, you're asking a question. I am wearing a tank top with the logo. I'm so sorry to tell you that this was a custom t-shirt. We are not at this time selling tank tops. I just get so dang hot that I had to get a couple tank tops. We are discussing with our t-shirt maker if she's willing to do a custom price, like that you can bring in whatever item you want. I went ahead and got some Land's End t-shirts because they come in talls and I needed them long. And so I basically custom ordered that. And that is a possible thing. Again, we haven't decided completely on that, but we will be having long sleeve t-shirts for sale this fall. We definitely know that we're going to be doing that. So if you like that idea of a custom t-shirt, be sure to let me know and I'll keep working with our t-shirt maker. These are made by a young college girl. They are screen printed. So every one of these t-shirts, she screen prints it, and it is an awesome thing. So you're not only supporting a small business like mine when you buy one of the t-shirts that we do have for sale, which there are seven different, without turning my phone around, there are 7 different, maybe I will turn my phone around because it might be easier. Hold on. There are 7 different t-shirts, colors, 2 different styles, meaning one that has a sewing machine on the top and then one that has our Hen Chicks logo. There are 2 that have V-neck, this one and the Rosie Posey sewing machine down there. And then all the, so you're supporting 2 small businesses, not only Hen Chicks Studio, but also a college student that is loving to do this. So, and is starting her own business. So that's another way that you can support us, even if you're not a quilter. So thank you, everybody. I won't take any more of your time. You're going to be hearing from me, like I said, every day this week, because I don't want you to forget about us, and I want to make sure that that you all know about us. And Gail, yes, the mystery quilt is coming up, and we're still working on our Facebook issue, but you can purchase our mystery quilt event. It's called My Best Mystery. It's designed by Celine Perkins of Perkins Dry Goods, and it's $14.95, and the first clue will be August 3rd, but you can download it immediately today. Oh my gosh, there's so many things going on. If you want to watch, get a really good tour of the store and of the products, the new products that we've got, definitely check in on Thursday nights during our shopping night in America. You can actually watch last week's episode by selecting shop on our website, and there's a drop-down menu that says Shopping Night in America. And you can watch last Thursday night's episode where we showed yummy wool and this fabulous chicken collection from Cluck Cluck Sew and some other great things, including a tour of our retreat center. And anyway, and this Thursday night, now that, hey, you guys are all here, let's show you the Kim Deal quilt. Okay, here I go, going over here. So Kim Deal and I have known each other for a long time. Flip the camera. And when she heard what I was doing for Team Aiden, she said, can I donate a quilt? I'm trying to see. Let me lay it on the counter up here. Sorry, guys. Sorry about this. Wasn't planning on this. She gave me this quilt, which is, I think, 21 by 28 inches. Kim Deal herself made this quilt. And then it was machine quilted by a Rebecca. I believe her name's Rebecca. And then she also gave me a copy, an autographed copy of the book that this was featured in from Martingale. So it is called Simple Patchwork. And like I said, this is an autographed copy from Kim. And she's so sweet. So that, and then the quilt is toward the back. So the quilt was actually featured. There's Kim. She's so sweet. The quilt is towards the back in the book. Let's see if I can find it without a lot of fussing. There it is. There it is. And so it was quilted by Rebecca Slybaugh. And here's how this is going to work. I have put a price of $450 on this one-of-a-kind, exclusive, original Kim Deal quilt. $450, you get the quilt and the book, and $450 goes to Team Aiden. It is shown on the website, and you can see it. You just can't add it to your cart. We're so sneaky about these things. So you can see where it's at. You can find it. During our Facebook Live on Thursday night between 7 and 8 p.m. Central, we'll have a code word, and we will make that product live, and the first person to buy it gets it. It's a first come, first serve. And so that is how we're going to handle the Kim Deal quilt, because since I'm a for-profit business, I can't do raffles and those kinds of things, and this seemed like the fairest way to be able to give everybody an option. And at that point, it'll be a first come, first serve, whoever clicks on it first. And we can, of course, we'll know that because the orders will be online. So that is a great way to be able to help Team Aiden. And for those of you who do not know who Aiden is, he's a 4-year-old with leukemia. And his dad actually, his mom have helped me do some handyman projects around the store. And in fact, Anton was on his way to my house yesterday when I found out that we had a staff member that was COVID positive. So I had to call him and say, sorry, I'm not bringing you into this situation. I don't want anybody to feel that they, are in a bad situation. So, potentially for health. And so we've put all of our household handyman jobs on the back burner until that we've gotten through this, but we are not putting our sale and our fundraising for Team Aiden on the back burner because nothing is stopping his leukemia. And again, that's where the perspective is so important on this COVID-19. And me closing the store for a week to walk in traffic, it's nothing, you guys, nothing. We have our health, we have everything. This is nothing. This is a little, I keep reminding myself, it's a little blink in time and everything will be fine and it will all work out. So I hope that you will continue to support not only Hen Chicks Studio, but Team Aiden this week. And again, everything from purchasing the $20 books to get involved. And for those of you who are coming on and just watching, if you purchase one of our book panels for $20, you have two choices. You can have it shipped to you or pick it up, whatever. And you can do whatever you want with the book. and the $20 goes to Team Aiden. If you don't want to make the book and you want to volunteer it, donate it back to us, our staff is volunteering. And let me tell you, the box is filling up. We are volunteering to make those books, and we will donate them to a local DHS officer whose mom and aunt are good customers here. And what a job she has, where she has to sometimes take kids out of their homes. And she needs to have quilts and books and whatever they need. And so we donate any of the quilts that we make for our long arm certification class, and Golding, Virginia make a lot of quilts, and we donate them as well. And we're going to donate any of these book panels that are donated back to us. We'll make them up and give them finished to her to have in her car when she needs them. So that is another opportunity. And thank you, Sharon. I know you will support us as you always do. And so, again, thank you everybody for staying with me. And I've had my good cry for the day. And a good friend of mine always says that once I get the good cry over, we're through it. And I really feel that. I got the good cry over. And now I'll only cry because I love all of you. And I know we are going to raise all of this money for Team Aiden this week. And anyway, and we'll be back open in another week. So love you all. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And if you have any questions, let me know. Bye-bye.